Hey guys, I am in the soap room this morning and we are going to be using my tiny 4 soap loaf mold for the very first time today. I just added those lye waters into the solution into the oils, and now I'm going to give it a little mix with the stick blender. Make sure to mix enough to get all the oils incorporated, but not too much to get it too thick. You don't want it too thick that you can't work with it. So this is going to be a really cool soap. My first time ever making something like this. It's not something for sale. It's this very sexy for men fragrance. It's something that I'm making for a family member. I promised a soap a couple years ago and just never got around to it. So I'm going to make it for his birthday today. And there are some really cool big soap embeds that go on top. They're motorcycles that were hand painted. The soap is going to be silver and red swirl in a black, wicked black body. It's True Red by Mad Micah's, Silver by Crafter's Choice, and then Wicked by Mad Micah's is what the color is going to be. I love using Mad Micah's in my soap because it's just the colors turn out so amazing. So now you're just making sure that all of the colors are mixed in really good, and making sure I add the fragrance and get it all really mixed in. And then I will, after they're all mixed, I will make sure I pour the red and the silver into the black for an in the pot swirl. I did add a little bit of Quicksilver glitter in the red and the silver to give it a really cool look in the swirl. And it won't look girly at all. It's just going to have a little silvery hint in the red and silver swirl. So it's going to be really cute. And really, I should say bad. Like, it's going to be a really cool looking soap. So now that we got everything mixed in, we're just going to pour those colors into the black. And then we will pour it into the small mold. The one thing I did learn while using this mold today is that when you have a regular loaf with in the pot swirl, when you pour it, you go back and forth pouring it, and that makes more swirls and mixes those swirls in really cool. When you do it into this small loaf, it just kind of like pours into one little spot. So the colors kind of stayed more clumped together than I would have liked to, and they didn't like spread really well. So the base of the soap is not my favorite part of this soap, but it still turns out to be fantastic. But you see, I tried to move it around a little bit, but just not enough room. So I probably will, from now on, will probably be doing drop swirls in this mold. And then here I am the next day cutting the base here. And you'll see what I mean about just how the colors are not really coolly mixed in and don't have the best swirls. But that's okay. This is just the base. I'm about to dress this up and make it look really cool. I love this little soap mold. I mean, being able to make 4 soaps at a time is pretty cool because I like to do my signature, which is cutting the soaps first and then decorating them. But they are just a really luxurious, beautiful bar soap. A lot of people prefer a little smaller bar. So my regular bars are cut after I frost them, but these are just a luxury bar. They're just extra super cute. There's my husband replacing the batteries in my little scale. But now I am mixing the lye water into the oils to make this frosting. Now you shows me mixing this for a while. I actually mix it for a lot longer than I show you, do want to mix it until it is thick enough to where when you move it with the spatula, it doesn't move back. It just stays where you put it. That means it's ready to be put in piping bags. And for this frosting, I'm dividing it in half, and I'm doing half with the True Red and half with the Wicked. So it's going to be a really cool two-toned red and black frosting. I'm not going to pipe the frosting like I usually pipe the frosting. I mean, the base will be the same, but I'm going to do 3 dollops and then 3 dollops, and then I'm going to put the motorcycle on top. And I know we're just trying this, like I have a guess of how it's going to go. Obviously, it doesn't always go exactly how you have planned, and you have to adjust to it, how it turns out. I will tell you that the coolest one of these soaps that I made, the wheel broke off when I shrink wrap it. So I was glad I only did one doing a wheelie because it broke. But learn something, every time you make a soap, right? Every time you try something new, you learn something. So here I got all of the frosting in the piping bag. I'm just pushing it down, and then I will spray some alcohol on the tops of these soaps so that this frosting will stick really well and won't come off. I've had the whole top of my soap come off before. It's very discouraging. Luckily, with some melt and pour soap, I was actually able to glue it back together, but I don't like to do that. That's a pain. So here I am frosting these 4 soaps. And you'll see, like I said, I'm going to do another 3 dollops on top of the 3 dollops I already have there, because I'm just making it a little taller so I can add these motorcycles to it. But I don't want it like too tall. So I'm doing 3 motorcycle soaps, and then the last one is just going to be a regular frosted mint soap. That's one for him to use, and a couple for him to just put out as decoration. A lot of times when I make these super fancy soaps, people just don't use them. They use them for decoration. I use all the soaps that I make because, it's a soap. It was made to use, but man, are they cute. So I do sometimes put them in my bathroom for decoration for a while before I use them. So I'm just trying to figure out how to put these motorcycles on the top of the soaps. This last one was the coolest one, but like I said, when I went to shrink wrap it, I should have known better. I shouldn't have shrink wrap it. But when I went to shrink wrap it, it bent and broke the motorcycle like straight in half. So I'm so glad that I only did one like that, and the other 2 I did. See, this one looks so cool, but it didn't stay. No, this is the one. Sorry, that's the one. There you go. The one with the wheelie didn't stay. The other ones turned out, they're just fine. But yeah, that's how it turned out. And here's just the blank one. And here they are all cleaned up. They look so cool. I cannot wait to give them to them.